Hey everyone, this is Fire TV Richie, and this video is going to be specifically for those people who are having issues with the ARES US build, ARES Wizard US build. The easiest way to do it is just to reinstall the whole build. I mean, it's really not that hard. What you want to do is first, before you even open Kodi, you're going to want to click your home button and then go to your settings section, go to applications, then scroll down to manage installed applications, scroll down to Kodi, and to the right side you'll see it'll say the version. It should say either 16.1 or 16.9 or 17.0, 0.1, 0.2, or 0.3. So whichever one you have. If you have anything that's in the 16s, that's called Kodi Jarvis. If you have anything that's in the 17s, that's called Kodi Krypton. And you need to know that because there's two different builds you can put on, and that's one for the 16 versions and one for the 17 versions. So once you have that information, you're going to want to open Kodi, and you're going to want to scroll to applications or to apps. Should be able to scroll either way on your main menu. Whoops, there we go. Underneath there and your sub menu, you can see I'm moving it to the left and to the right. You're going to want to click on ARES Wizard. And you'll just have to give it a second. You'll get this strange looking screen, but then ARES Wizard will pop up, and from here you're just going to want to click over on your left hand side where it says login and it says browse builds underneath it. Browse builds is already highlighted, but you still need to click it anyway. When you click it, all the builds pop up, and then the first section it'll say ARES US builds or ARES builds. Obviously you want the US. It used to say USA, I believe, but either way it's the United States. So ARES US builds. On this page it is going to ask you to pretty much just to acquire a PIN number by going to this http bit.ly/get-build-pin. If your device you can't read the URL, doesn't matter, it's all the exact same thing. As long as what you need to do is you need to actually like whatever your Fire Stick or Fire TV, whatever network your Fire TV is on, like wireless, you need to use a different device that is connected to that same wireless network, and then you need to just go to this exact same URL address each time, and it'll, first thing that pops up, sorry, somehow I backed out of that. First thing that pops up will be a 4-digit PIN. You click on enter PIN, you put the 4-digit PIN in, and then click OK. When you click OK, you can see I put in the wrong one in there on purpose. If it says incorrect PIN, that means you put the wrong one in there and you need to acquire a new PIN. So just go to that URL again. But once you put the PIN in there, it will start. Well, I'm gonna pause it and I'm gonna get a PIN real quick, and then I'll come back and I'll show you exactly how to do it. I'm getting the PIN right now, and when you type in the URL, it will come up with a PIN. Mine's 8279. I'm going to give it a second just because I've gotten a PIN before with this same browser, so it might not be updated. So 8279, that's mine. So you just click on enter PIN, 8279, click OK. Yours is not going to be 8279. You need to get your own. So use your cell phone or your computer and go to that URL. Okay, so once you get to this page, it's going to say ARES Build US Edition, ARES Build US Edition Krypton, and then there's another Krypton. If you click on these, you can see over here on the right hand side how many downloads there's been. If you look at this one, the Xfluence one, they'll say there's 2,505 downloads. If you click on the US Edition Krypton, you'll see it's 4,101 downloads this week right here. So between the two, oddly the Xfluence is not the most popular out of the Krypton ones, and the ARES US 17 Silvo is. So if you have Kodi Krypton, which would be anything that's in the version 17 of Kodi, this is the one you're probably going to want to do. If you have Kodi Jarvis, this is the one you're going to want to do. And you can see right here it says ARES US 16.1 Silvo. So if you have anything in the 16.1 up to 16.9, all that kind of stuff, this is the one you want to do. If you have Krypton, this is the one you want to do. From right here, if you already have it on your device, instead of clicking Fresh Start, you're just going to click Install. And then it's going to ask you these questions. It says, if you have added media to your favorites, you can prevent them from being lost by selecting this option. Keep favorites. If you bought a device from me, I have personally configured your device with some favorites and some sources and some other stuff. So you'd want to go ahead and click on Keep Favorites. You'd want to click on Keep Sources. And right here, the next part, it says if you have changed any add-on settings, for example, for provider settings and Exodus Zen, etc., or settings in Real Debris Track. If you have a track account, you want to click right here. Also, if you have changed any kind of settings in Exodus or Zen or any of these other add-ons, like I put a video out the other day that shows people how to get rid of the those links that ask you for authorization, ask you to go to some website to get authorized. This is what you want to click on, and it'll save those settings. So after you have those three clicked on, or after you've highlighted those three, you've selected those three, go ahead and click Proceed. And this is almost the same thing as doing a fresh start. It's still deleting everything and cleaning and some data on how you have set your settings and different sources that you've put in there. If you do not click on the sources add-on installer that I've added, so you definitely want to do that. Once it's done downloading, then it's going to extract the file. The reason it extracts is because there's a lot of data, and the easiest way is to send data through a zip file. And that's how all builds are, and everything that you have to download through any kind of Kodi version of any kind of build of anything, really. It comes in as a zip, and then it extracts. Once it's done extracting, it'll be ready to install. If you notice over here where it says extracting file, and then over here it says errors, it should say 0 next to errors. If there's any errors, there might be an issue. But even if there is 1 or 2 errors, I would just keep it. If it installs, I just keep it and check it. And as when there's updates or anything like that, it might just fix it. It might be some kind of minor error like that. After it's done extracting and installing and all that kind of stuff, it'll say, do you want to back up the skin and profile? Uh, you know, I'm not really sure if you need to or not. I always say yes, just to make sure, because they'll put a backup on your device, but it's just saying skin and profile. So that part's a little bit confusing to me, and it doesn't take a whole long time to do the backup. It only takes a few seconds, so I don't see why it's an important thing, but just in case it is, I always click yes anyhow. When this message pops up, this is just talking about some kind of free competition where they give some prizes out. I always say no, because I don't want it to try and take me to some website, or I don't want to go to some website and sign up. This page should not pop up on yours. I don't know why it popped up on mine. But you're going to want to head and go up here to the top right hand corner and click close. And at this point, if you get a page that pops up like this, or any page inside of Kodi, what you're going to want to do is just unplug your device from the wall. You can unplug it from the TV, but you definitely need to unplug it from the wall, because you need to get rid of all the power that's going to it. So unplug it, wait about 10 or 15 seconds and plug it back in, and then go back into Kodi, and the new installation of the US build should be coming up. And that's it for this video. If you got any more questions, or if I messed up and I didn't explain something correctly or something, just write in the comment section below and I will answer. All right, take care. God bless.